archives of Prasar Bharati presents the timeless treasure of golden era.
The cordial atmosphere reflects the deep understanding in Indo-Soviet relations based on mutual trust and respect. The first day's program comes to a close with a state banquet hosted by the USSR President, Mr. Leonid Brezhnev, in honor of the Prime Minister of India. This year, the Soviet Union celebrates the 60th anniversary of the great October Revolution. The visit of the Indian Prime Minister on the eve of these celebrations is significant. Lenin Mausoleum in the Red Square, a center of pilgrimage for millions, inspired by the life and thought of the great leader. The 22nd of October, a bitterly cold morning. Mr. Morarji Desai lays a wreath at the mausoleum, a tribute to the memory of Lenin from the people of India. Tomb of the unknown soldier at the Kremlin wall. The heroism of Soviet troops stands immortalized in many a battle during the Second World War. Homage to the valiant Soviet fighters who made the supreme sacrifice in defense of their country. To a warmer climate, on to the famed health resort, Sochi, for a day of rest and relaxation. At the Adler Airport, Mr. Morarji Desai and party receive an affectionate welcome from the mayor and the people of Sochi. A 50-kilometer drive from the airport to the heart of the city. The sprawling city of Sochi stretches 145 kilometers along the coast of the Black Sea, the most popular health resort of the Soviet Union. Workers enjoy subsidized vacations on Sochi's golden beaches in balmy sunshine. Sochi has an abundant number of mineral springs. Naturally, the city has many sanatoriums, utilizing the curative properties of the health-giving waters. During the season, about 18,000 people receive treatment every day. The Indian Prime Minister visits a couple of sanatoria. Mr. Morarji Desai, a votary of nature cure, appreciates the various methods of treatment with the aid of the health-giving waters of Sochi's natural sulfur springs. The 23rd of October. From Sochi to Kiev, the capital of the Ukraine. At Borispol Airport, a rousing reception for the visiting Indian leader. Mr. Moraji Desai is received by the Prime Minister of the Ukraine, Mr. A.P. Lashkov, and representatives of several public organizations. Memories of the horrors of the Second World War are still fresh in the minds of the older generation. Kiev suffered untold misery in the long battle against fascism. In this valiant fight, Kiev was almost reduced to rubble. A memorial to honor those who fell in the cause of the freedom of the country. The 24th of October. In Kiev, the program of the visiting Indian Prime Minister starts with the solemn ceremony of laying a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier. With an 800-year-old history, Kiev is proudly acclaimed as the mother of Russian cities. Today, Kiev shows progress on various fronts. The Ukraine is the granary of the Soviet Union and a leader in metallurgical production. At the Santa Sofia Cathedral, an edifice of the 11th century, glimpses of the ancient artistic heritage. The Indian student community in Kiev greets the Prime Minister and the External Affairs Minister at an informal meeting. The 25th of October. Back in Moscow, high-level talks continue. In the evening, the Indian Prime Minister hosts the return banquet in honor of the Soviet Prime Minister. Mr. Desai welcomes the general improvement in the climate of international relations and reiterates his confidence in the future of Indo-Soviet ties. The 26th of October, at the Vladimir Hall, Kremlin. The Soviet President, Mr. Leonid Brezhnev, and the Indian Prime Minister, Mr. Morarji Desai, sign a joint declaration. The declaration reaffirms the importance of strengthening friendship and mutually beneficial cooperation between the two countries in the spirit of the Indo-Soviet Treaty of Peace and Friendship of 1971. Soon after, India's External Affairs Minister, Mr. A.B. Vajpayee, and the Soviet Foreign Minister, Mr. Andrei Gromyko, hold talks on international development and matters of mutual interest.
Господин премьер-министр, обсуждали ли вы с советским руководством?
Mr. Moraji Desai meets the press in Moscow.
Well, I had come here a warm invitation from President Brezhnev for closer personal contacts and for reinforcing our friendship and giving it a richer content. It should be closer so that the friendship becomes stronger and stronger.
On the question of non-alignment, the Prime Minister observes.
Soviet government understands exactly what we mean by genuine non-alignment. It means friendship with all, and friendship between two countries is not at the cost of friendship of other countries, and that we are non-aligned means we are aligned to all.
A civic reception at the Moscow State University. On the occasion, Moscow University confers an honorary degree to the Prime Minister of India. Acknowledging the honor, Mr. Desai says,
Esteemed Minister of Education, esteemed Rector of the University and friends, I am deeply touched by this honor bestowed on me at the Moscow State University as distinguished faculty. My colleagues and I have gone around Moscow, Kiev, and Sochi, and I have greatly been moved by the warmth and affection with which we have been received everywhere. I carry with me unforgettable impressions of a friendly, hospitable, and dedicated people who have made remarkable progress, particularly during the last 20 years.
Late in the evening of October the 26th, Sheremetyevo Airport, Moscow. The 6-day visit of the Prime Minister of India comes to a close. President Leonid Brezhnev, Prime Minister Alexei Kosygin, and other Soviet leaders give a warm send-off to Mr. Desai. A visit of great significance, Mr. Desai's mission of goodwill has led to a fruitful exchange of views to strengthen and develop Indo-Soviet relations and broaden the field of understanding through mutual trust.